Buckle up, Swifties, because Taylor's fall takeover is looking less like a promo cycle and more like a global event. First up, she's set to unleash her 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, alongside a surprise film, because one project at a time is just too basic. Then, rumors are swirling that Adele might headline the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show, leaving fans torn between hype and heartbreak. Meanwhile, Martha Stewart is weighing in on Taylor and Travis's wedding plans.
If I could, Travis and your beautiful fiancé, I would happily at least advise you on your wedding. If you don't want me to be there or work on it, I would happily advise you.
Taylor's hitting the Graham Norton show, modeling sparkly merch, launching a SiriusXM channel, and, oh yeah, Travis's multi-million-dollar proposal still has jaws on the floor. Just when you thought Taylor Swift couldn't pack more chaos into your fall plans, she's like, surprise! Apparently she's about to drop not just her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, but also a whole secret film on the exact same weekend. October 3rd is about to feel like Christmas morning for Swifties, minus the wrapping paper and awkward family photos. Insiders are whispering that this mystery project is some kind of theatrical event tied to the album, but no one's spilling the actual plot. Typical Taylor, dropping breadcrumbs like she's Hansel and Gretel with $1 billion empire. Now, this isn't her first rodeo with cameras. Flashback to 2020, when she directed and produced Folklore, the Long Pond studio sessions for Disney+. That one had her stripped-down, cozy sweater vibes, singing through her Folklore tracks like she was hosting the most intimate campfire jam session ever. And then came the Eras Tour concert film, directed by Sam Wrench, which had Swifties rushing theaters like it was Avengers Endgame, but with sequins and friendship bracelets instead of capes and infinity stones. And let's not ignore the nostalgia factor here. Taylor's cooking up Showgirl alongside Max Martin and Shellback, the same dream team who helped craft the iconic chaos of Reputation back in 2017. Fans are already convinced this collab means bangers are coming, the kind that make you want to scream, sing in traffic while scaring the car next to you. Oh, and how did she announce all this? Not through a press release, not with a moody Instagram post, but casually on New Heights, the podcast run by her fiancé Travis Kelce and his brother Jason. Imagine tuning in for NFL banter and then boom, Taylor Swift casually drops she's releasing a Vegas-style Showgirl fantasy album. That's just peak Swift energy. 1 minute you're talking touchdowns, the next you're plotting your outfit for opening night at the movies. Speaking of touchdowns, the latest chatter about the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show has fans in full meltdown mode, and not in the fun confetti kind of way. Word on the street is that Adele, queen of heartbreak ballads and tear-streaked mascara, might be the one belting it out at halftime. Yep, the same woman who can make you sob into your nachos with just the first note of Someone Like You is supposedly in talks to headline the most high-energy stage in America. Now, Adele is an icon, no question. 16 Grammys, an Oscar, a Golden Globe, an Emmy, and over 100 million records sold. Basically, her trophy shelf is sturdier than most NFL offensive lines. But here's the catch. The Super Bowl halftime show is usually fireworks, lasers, and sweat-drenched choreography, not tissues and emotional damage. Fans are already joking online, asking if Adele's plan is to have everyone ugly crying into their nacho cheese dip. Someone even quipped that they'd be bawling mid-chicken wing if she'd pull out Hello. Imagine 70,000 fans at Levi's Stadium collectively sobbing while holding foam fingers. Peak comedy. And let's be real, Adele herself wasn't exactly dying to do this in the past. Back in 2016, she straight up said the show wasn't about music, and the NFL hit back, claiming they never formally offered it anyway. So if she's suddenly reconsidering now, people are scratching their heads wondering what changed. Maybe her fiancé Rich Paul, who's a major sports agent, is whispering in her ear that it's time to trade the piano stool for pyrotechnics. But here's the kicker. Nobody official has said a word. No confirmation, no big announcement, nada. Fans are left refreshing their feeds, debating whether they'll be hyped up by Miley, serenaded by Adele, or screaming along with Taylor. Meanwhile, over in wedding planning land, Martha Stewart has apparently decided she's the fairy godmother of the Swift-Kelce engagement, sprinkling her unsolicited but very on-brand wisdom all over the internet. The queen of centerpieces and perfectly folded napkins is hinting that she's hearing this wedding is going to be private, like VIP only, no random plus ones, and definitely no drone paparazzi buzzing over the cake. And honestly, if anyone knows how to sniff out a top secret party plan, it's Martha.
I think they're probably going to keep it pretty private, as from what I've been hearing, and rightly so. They're charming. They're savvy. They know what they're doing.
Now let's be clear, Martha didn't just stop at keep it private. She went full lifestyle guru mode, praising Taylor and Travis as a savvy duo who've clearly got their lives together. Which, fair, because if you can juggle NFL games, sold-out stadium tours, and a billion TikTok conspiracy theories, you can probably manage a seating chart without melting down. But when someone asked if a football-themed wedding might be on the table, Martha practically rolled her eyes through the camera. "Oh no," she shot back, because nothing says romance like a reception where the bride walks down the aisle to Monday Night Football. Still, she did toss out the idea of guests leaving with signed Travis Kelce footballs, which, let's be real, would instantly become eBay gold.
Oh no. Signed footballs by Travis wouldn't be a bad little going-away gift in the wedding's bag.
And while Martha is planning swag bags, Taylor's already plotting her next big media takeover, this time with a long-awaited return to the Graham Norton Show. Yep, Swift is sliding back onto that famous red sofa next month to spill about the life of a showgirl, and the lineup is stacked. Taylor is casually chatting alongside Cillian Murphy, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, and Domhnall Gleeson. Basically an Avengers-level crossover, but make it British, witty, and full of Graham's cheeky one-liners. It's a big deal because this will be her first sit-down on the show since 2022, when she shared the stage with Bono, Eddie Redmayne, and Alex Scott. And let's not forget, her very first Norton appearance was way back in 2013, where she was sharing couch space with John Malkovich, Richard Gere, and Saoirse Ronan. That's a wild dinner party mix if there ever was one. Now she's coming back with a new album, a shiny engagement ring, and more memes than Graham's audience will know what to do with. This chat also marks her first televised interview about the life of a showgirl. Until now, all we had was her bombshell podcast reveal. Insiders are saying the record was put together in Switzerland with Max Martin and Shellback. Yes, the same hitmakers behind Shake It Off and We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Translation: you should probably start stretching your vocal cords now. Another twist? Jack Antonoff is sitting this one out. For the first time since 2014, Taylor's working without her usual sidekick. She's described this album as pure effervescence, basically the sound of her life at its most dramatic and electric, like confetti cannons set to music. And with Sabrina Carpenter confirmed as a feature, you know at least one track is going to break the internet. Oh, and before Swifties start overanalyzing, she's made it clear this is a standalone, 12 tracks only. No secret sister album, no surprise drop part 2, just 12 songs, 12 eras, and probably 12 million theories anyway. And speaking of 12 million theories, Taylor just gave fans another reason to drain their bank accounts, because obviously a new album isn't enough. She's also serving looks in hot pants while modeling her latest merch drop. Yep, Swift popped up on Instagram rocking a sparkly orange cardigan, tiny shorts, and that I know you're about to click add to cart smirk. The limited edition box set comes with the knit itself, a CD, and a glittery gift box that screams hide me from your mom before she asks why you spend $70 on a sweater in September. The cardigan is loaded with details too. Orange glitter buttons, 12 embroidered stars, and her initials stitched over the heart like a middle school crush gone deluxe edition. Fans are already treating it like a sacred relic, while cynics joke it's just a glittery version of your grandma's cable knit. Between ditching her signature red lip for a bold orange and syncing countdown clocks to her album theme, Taylor is basically running the world's most stylish scavenger hunt, and everyone's happily playing along. And while everyone's still debating whether to risk bankruptcy over a glittery cardigan, Taylor casually hit the gas pedal on promo by announcing her very own SiriusXM channel. Yep, 24/7 Taylor, no commercials, no interruptions, just wall-to-wall heartbreak, bops, and Easter eggs. And of course it's on Channel 13, because this woman wouldn't be caught dead launching anything on Channel 12 like a mere mortal. The channel runs for 13 days leading up to the big October 3rd drop of The Life of a Showgirl, and once the album's out, they'll be spinning it every other hour. Basically, if you're a Swiftie, you're about to start living in your car just to justify that subscription. The lineup is promised to cover every era. Translation: 1 minute you're sobbing to All Too Well, the next you're strutting like a Vegas diva. Taylor explained she was literally flying back and forth between Eras Tour shows and Sweden to make the album, which sounds exhausting, but also very on brand for someone who thinks day off means write a chart topper. Travis, who got the early listen, teased it's a fun, upbeat pop record, a total U-turn from her moody poet phase. And speaking of upbeat records, Travis apparently decided his proposal needed to match the vibe, aka go big or go bankrupt. Forget candlelit dinners or a box of chocolates. This man dropped enough cash on flowers to make an entire botanical garden jealous. We're talking 1,200 roses, another 1,000 random blooms, 800 pounds of greenery, and a 20-foot arch so extra it probably needed its own zip code. Experts are saying the setup alone ran up to $38,000, which is literally more than the average American wedding. And that's just the decor. The ring? Oh, just a cool 7 to 10 carat diamond, custom set in yellow gold, worth anywhere between $1 million and $5 million. To top it off, she's casually flashing a Cartier watch worth more than most people's cars. Basically, Travis didn't propose, he hosted the Met Gala. Meanwhile, lawyers are already gossiping about prenups, because when one half of the couple is worth $1.6 billion, and the other's climbing from $30 million to $50 million thanks to the trailer effect, you know this wedding planning comes with contracts thicker than a Harry Potter book. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.